What up? Hello, everyone that's here already. Welcome aboard. I hope you are all two of you. Well, there's three of you now. I see there's a third person that's joined us. Say hello in the comments so we know who you are. Oh, there's one more person. Welcome aboard, everyone. Welcome to another Sunday in the Geekfort. I hope you're all having a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. So, yeah. Hi. Hello to my early comers, Uncle Yukon and Real Beal. Hi, Becky. Good late evening to you. Welcome aboard. Yeah, so, shall we get started? Where shall we start, guys? You tell me. Which one shall we start with? It's the same old players. I could get more. I found a few, many different other versions, but we're gonna stick with these until we finish these. What do you guys got? What are you guys interested in? Where do you want to start? There's so many places we can start. We can go into space, into where the final frontier is. Join some heroes in the DC universe. Maybe fight with some lightsabers. Or we can go Avengers. There's a Back to the Future one. I don't know if there's a Back to the Future one. If you can find a Back to the Future one, I will add that to the mix. But we got one vote for Star Wars. Got one vote for Star Wars. But a Back to the Future one would be super fun. Superman, I guess that's a DC Comics one. That's a vote for DC Comics. All right, so we got a vote for DC Comics, and there's another vote for Star Wars. Welcome aboard, Marie. How are you? Hope you're staying safe. Hope everyone's staying safe. I hope everyone is staying safe. This is really a tough time right now. I thought, yeah, it says superheroes, but it says DC Comics on the edge. So we've got 2 for Star Wars, 1 for DC Comics. I'm doing pretty good. I'm staying safe and healthy. I've done a lot of sleeping in this weekend. So, down to these 2. We got more of a vote for Star Wars, so I think we're going to do that. Oh, no. The internet stopped twice. That sucks. All right, so I think we're going to go with Star Wars. We got more votes for Star Wars because there's 3 of you and 2 people voted, and 3 people voted, and 2 of them were Star Wars. So we're going with that one. We lost a few people, I think, because of the internet. So I hope they will jump back in to be with us. So let's go ahead and let's do Star Wars Madlibs. I think everyone I think everyone knows the rules. I don't think there's any new people here today. Oh, is Harry Potter on cable? Nice. All right, let me find there it is. All right, I found. Hey, Nate, welcome aboard. We already voted. We're doing starting with Star Wars. Yes, Real Beal, Diana Beal. You're doing your live stream at 4:00 today. Diana, is that correct? I hope to see you there. I might join you guys depending on what errands I get done. Gotta go to the supermarket and get a few things. So. All right, let's start the Star Wars Madlibs. So everyone knows the rules. I don't think I need to repeat them. So here we go. I am looking for the first word, and the first word is a noun. The Force be with us always. Looking for a noun. Cocktail. That's a noun. Cocktail. And now I need an adjective. I realized yesterday, speaking of Kleenex, because Marie said Kleenex, I couldn't find my Kleenex yesterday. I couldn't find my box of Kleenex. And I kept sneezing and sneezing and sneezing. I finally gave up and used some toilet paper tissue. And then I found the Kleenex box. Portly, that's a good adjective. Well, guess what? I need another adjective. Snotty. That we can use snotty. Now I need portly snotty potty. He used the portly snotty potty. Oh, yesterday was horrible for me with my allergies and I had a little bit of a sinus headache, so I didn't get as much done yesterday as I wanted to. So yeah, so there's a lot I'm going to get done later today. I was lazy this morning. I didn't get up. I woke up around 9-ish, but didn't get out of bed till 10:45. And that's why this is not fully put together. I was very lazy this morning. Good for you, Becky. That's awesome. All right, so now I need an adverb from anyone that has an adverb. Here's my next word, an adverb. Tell us how something is done. I have one of my favorite comedies on in the background. I have it muted so you can't hear it. It's called Happy Endings. If you've not seen Happy Endings, it's on Hulu. It is super fun. I love the show. And if you're into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the directors of the last 4 movies were executive producers and writers and directors on that show. Adverb, I've got frankly as an adverb. Now I need a person in the chat. I need a person in the chat. Who wants to nominate someone from the chat room? Marie! Marie has been nominated. All right, now I need an adjective. Bright is a good adjective. Now I need a plural noun. Who's got a plural noun for me? Toes. Cats are always a good choice as well, Marie. How is your kitty doing? And your doggy? Marie has a cat and a dog, and they sometimes appear in her YouTube channel. You should check it out. She also makes crafts of, is it clothing, Marie, that you make crafts for your dog or for dogs to wear? I think it's like, is it collars and some other things? Lazy. Well, they're animals. I think that's like a role they play in the lives of us all, is lazy. Speaking of which, I need a noun. He's got a noun for me. Thanks. This Ariel shirt is from my cosplay I do as Punk Rock Ariel. Speaking of which, toys. Yes, Marie makes toys, clothes. Biggest seller is your catnip bats and the Harry Potter inspired dog scarves. Ooh. Marie, I will put a link to your channel in the description of this video, so if people are watching this later, they can look at that description and find your videos, okay? And maybe if you maybe your Etsy shop as well. Okay, so I need a noun. Oh yeah, I was talking about her shirt. So this shirt is part of my Punk Rock Prince Eric cosplay. So I need a white shirt to wear because it's still pretty warm out, and the light from outside is coming in, so I don't want to be too sweaty because I can get very sweaty. Yeah. Oh, dogs and their hole digging. Is that something that all breeds? I think all breeds of dog in some way and at some point dig. We had a dog that did that too. It wasn't even a husky. So who's got a noun for me? Excavating the yard. He's outside taking a nap, huh? It's commercial on for something. Curry. 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 Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. Burning food to hide and preserve it is a strong, evolved instinct. Do you still do that, Nate? Do you still find yourself wanting to bury food in the yard too? Digging the dirt as you were raking. That's funny. Oh, I need another noun. That's the next word. Sorry. Oh, I know I've talked about me doing a mohawk, guys. I tried to do a mohawk a few days ago. And my hair is so long, I could not get it to stay up. It's just so long. It was just like, oh look, I could probably do 2 mohawks with the amount of hair. More evolved. Yeah, do you do more evolved food preservation? Maybe I could do 2 mohawks, a double mohawk. What do you guys think? Should my next punk rock cosplay have 2 mohawks going down the sides of my head? Oh, that would be so hard to make occur. All right, so I still need a noun, people. I've got one noun, I need another noun. Actually, I sort of can braid. I've sort of tried to braid my hair one day, but not very good at it because I don't know, like, how to, like, do it. Yeah, see, I lost it halfway there. Oh, I couldn't do it fully on my own. I need to have someone else do it. I had a friend once. They saw me with a mohawk and they looked at it, were staring at it, and I was like, "What?" And they go, "I want to braid your hair." I'm like, "A little hard to do when it's in a mohawk." But a duo hawk. That would have to be a duo hawk. It'd have to be called a duo hawk. Dogs do love to dig. So I need another noun. We're stuck. We've hit an impasse. We keep talking about dogs digging in the yard. We've gotten off topic, and my whole mohawk has gotten us off topic. So I need a noun. One noun is what I need. Oh, duo hawk would be a good noun. We'll use duo. Whoa. We'll use that as a noun. And then, well, we need a plural noun. So I'll use dog, and I'll call dog bones, Nate. And then I'll just need another noun. If anyone wants to give me another noun. Another noun. Sounds like a really weird song. Japanese tiger beat. Sorry, I'm watching. I have the happy endings on in the background, and oh, even with subtitles and it muted, it's still a funny show. Oh. How many of you guys have Disney Plus? Anyone of you guys have Disney Plus out there? It's got Disney Plus. Well, if you do have Disney Plus, I found a really cool show on there called Prop Culture. It was really neat. So it's this guy who's a big collector. Like he collects like big, crazy stuff, and the sometimes he's into also getting like stuff from the movie sets because sometimes they sell that stuff. And so it's every episode is a different Disney show or Disney movie, and he goes and finds some of the props. And come to find out, in the 70s, the late 70s, Disney created a archive department to archive as much of the props and clothing and stuff from their movies to save it for everyone to see. And so it's really cool because they'll see different stuff. And like, man, it was so cool. I watched the movie Tron, and then I found the TV show, and so watched the Prop Culture episode of Tron just after I watched it. It was so good. Oh, that's okay, Uncle Yukon. I mean, it's a lot to try to take in because you also, Uncle Yukon, you talked about how you have regular cable TV, so that would be hard to try and keep up with all that kind of stuff if you got that. Tron Legacy was really good. I thought it was really good. I think there were some parts that could have been a little better to make it a little better. So it's really cool. Oh, so I still need a noun. Anyone got a noun for me? Wait, we got a bunch. Let's see what do we got here. We got catnip. We'll go with catnip. Who's in big trouble with you? Me or you or Nate or someone else? What's going on? There's so many people talking at once. What are we talking about? Mr. Uh-oh. I've been called Mr. by Craig. I've been called out by Craig in my own chat of my live stream. I need a verb. You guys got a verb for me? Calamari is good. I haven't had calamari in a while. When was the last time I had calamari? Can't remember the last time I had calamari. Sing! Next, I need an adverb. Anyone got an adverb for me? I just realized that Happy Endings is an ABC show, so I'm wondering why they don't have it on Disney Plus. There's so many shows they could have on Disney Plus that they don't. What's a show you would love to see that Disney made and see on Disney Plus that's not on Disney Plus? I got your entry musically, Becky. Thank you. Oh, look, I need another adverb. So if anyone has another adverb, we can go to that one. Oh, you got an In Excess remix album, Craig, and I missed it? Craig does some DJing on Twitch, and I missed hearing it. Oh, that is so good. I love me some In Excess. Quickly. That's a good adverb. Quickly. They've got some old stuff on there. They got a lot of the live action movies from the 70s on there, I actually found out, which is surprising. They like Treasure Island and some of those. Oh, he's going to have to play it again because I will request it. Because I know this coming week I have some time and I will definitely be joining the live stream as I have a lot to do with my channel. I'm going to be doing some more stuff with my channel. I have I have to put the finishing touches. I have to edit it still. I have Alice in Wonderland. I don't know if Alice in Wonderland's on there. That's a good question. I wonder if it's on there. What's this thing? My brain is just all over. Sorry guys, my brain is all over the place. There's just so much going on in the world. I don't know about you, but it's really hard right now, isn't it? Just life is really rough. I'm just gonna say it because I'm feeling that way inside. I know you're probably all feeling that way in some way because everything that's going on. We have this coronavirus going on. Then we have all this stuff with the recent deaths and the riots going on. So life is, I'm just taking it all in and it's emotionally like draining for me. So yeah, so that's where I'm at like internally. Yeah, my busy brain and heart. It's so sorry if I seem a little off today. That's why. It is very crazy. Becky, you said you directed a play version of Alice in Wonderland. That's cool. I've never seen a play version of Alice in Wonderland, I don't think I've seen that in a play version. That'd be fun to watch. Huh. That would be fun to watch. Because they used to do that, back in the day before there was cable and TV and internet and radio. A lot more people went out to plays. Like, pardon me. Yeah, it's hard, Diana Veal. I have some times where I want to cry. I've had to like really like think about like I think earlier today I was like, I don't want to be on social media. I had to like tell myself like what I was doing on social media I had to take a step back from because it's just messy out there. So yeah, Alice in Wonderland, that's a good one. I haven't seen that one in a while. Plural noun. Let's move on. Oh, you did Alice in Wonderland to play with kids? That would have been really fun. Oh, the SpaceX. I was so nervous about that because earlier in the week they had a rocket explode. So I was like, don't have memories of the Challenger in the 80s. That would be bad. Drums. Thank you, Real. So we got drums as the next word. Whoa, I almost spelled that wrong. Wrote that wrong, I should say. I sometimes write in this weird, like, cursive that I made up on my own as a child because when I was learning cursive as a kid, back in the day when they still taught cursive, I had a cast on my arm, so I really couldn't like write very well. So it was hard. So I still sometimes have a tendency when I'm writing to write a little too fast, and when I do, like the letters sort of meld together as like my own personal like version of like Sanskrit and handwriting. You guys are talking about the SpaceX program in the chat. Yes, it was cool that they got those rockets fixed. But yeah, it's sort of scary when they have rockets explode. But that happened in the beginning of the space program back in the day too. So it's really interesting that it's like we're sort of like starting over again, but this time it's a private venture as opposed to it being funded through the government. So it's really interesting to see how it goes. Fake flamencos. Wow. Or did you mean flamingos, Becky? When you said fake flamencos, were you talking about like fake flamingos? A verb. I need a verb, by the way. By the way, we're playing Star Wars Adlibs. Madlibs, I mean. Hey guys, welcome to my show. It's all over the place today. When people are in the rockets, it's very worrisome. Let's see. We got a verb. We got drive. Now I need an adverb to literally go with drive. Like it's the next word right after drive is an adverb that I need. So anyone have an adverb? It's okay. It's that time. Yeah, when you're near the end of the day, it's evening. I'm so appreciative, Becky, that you do join us all the way from Germany, and it's so late at night there. I appreciate that. It's really cool that you join us. All right, so I just need a lovely adverb that can go right with drive, that works with drive, or doesn't work with drive. It can be completely the opposite of something that would work with drive and be completely opposite, because that'll make it even funnier. Swiftly. Hi, Diana. I got another Diana in here. There's two Dianas. I've got my Canadian Diana friend, and then I've got my Seattle Diana friend in my chat. Hello. All right. Last word was done. All right, so we're gonna do the Madlibs now. We finished this one for Star Wars. Here we go. I'm gonna read it off to you guys. Okay, this one says, "How to become a Jedi Knight." Want to be a Jedi cocktail? Follow these portly steps. Number 1, find a Jedi master. In order to become a snotty Jedi, a young Padawan or Jedi apprentice needs to learn from someone who has frankly mastered his or her training. Perhaps Master Marie is available. Number 2, study the ways of the Force. It takes a lot of bright patience and belief in the toes around you. The Padawan must understand. Is it Padawan or Padawan? I'm just going to say Padawan because that's what I think it is. Padawan must understand the Force before he or she can really practice the ways of a Jedi curry. 3, make your own light duo hawk. Find special dog bones to place in your lightsaber's catnip. Then commune with the Force to make it sing. And last, number 4, listen musically. Finally, and most quickly, do as the older and wiser Jedi drums tell you, even if they want you to drive swiftly. That was good. Woo! Oh, that's a good landing. That's a good landing spot for it. Be like a decoration. It's a decoration that's folding weird on its side. What have you guys been talking about here in the chat while I was reading that? Okay, Uncle Yukon, I've been doing this sometimes. If you want to, I'll try and make sure I tell you guys what the definitions of them are, because I have the definitions of them here for what the adverb and stuff like that mean. Oh, shipping costs from Germany. Yeah, that would be a lot of money. I've actually shipped stuff to England before. That was expensive. And it took forever to get there. I think it got there after the date they originally said even it was supposed to get there. And that was 2 winters ago. It was really bad, so. Ooh, 100 euros just to ship to Michigan from Germany. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. All right, so let's pick another Adlib to do, or Madlib to do. All right, so. Oh, you paid 3 times the cost of the record for Shipping a record, Craig? Oof. Ouch. That sounds horrible. Okay. So I got two votes for Avengers Madlibs right off the bat. Okay, we got Avengers as a vote. That's 2 votes for Avengers. Do you have any more votes? There's 9 of you. So to reach a quorum, I have to have at least 4 or 5 of you agree on one. I got another vote for Star Trek. I got 3 for Avengers, 1 for Star Trek. What should it be? Down to these 2 so far. Oof, that's a long time to wait for something, Becky. Poor DC. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. All right, that's 4 for Avengers. Do I have any more votes before we go on to Avengers? We dive into Avengers. All right, let's go for Avengers. Okay, and then I'll tell you the definitions of what the words mean, so that will help for those who want help with them. Okay. Oops. Which one is this? Oh, that's the Star Trek one. Excelsior! All right, so let's dive into Marvel Avengers Madlibs. Let's see if I can find an empty one for us to do. Here we go. Found an empty one. Okay. The first word I need is a place, a location. Place. Who's got a place? Portland. All my Portland peeps in the house. I can spell Portland right. All right, Portland. All right, next I need a... Oh, yeah, it's really packed up, Diane, I bet. Sounds horrible. Okay. I need an adverb, which tells something how something is done. An adverb tells how something about done. It modifies a verb and usually ends in ly. That's the next word, is an adverb. I have happy endings on in the background. Some of the writing on this show was so amazing. I was going to say awesome. Is awesomely a word? Well, we're going to use it because I think it's awesome. I can spell. Okay, now I need a color. Oh, was the German mail service taking advantage of everything that's going on? That's horrible, Becky. I hope at least within the country you're able to mail things. Blue! Blue, bada bida, bada bida. All right, next I need an adjective, and an adjective describes something or somebody. Something or somebody. Purple. I love happy endings so much. Oh, tall. I love it even more because I'm watching the subtitles, so there's sentences and statements I didn't hear the first time I watched it, because sometimes the characters will talk all at once, and so you only hear one person and you miss other conversations. So this is hilarious. Okay, now I need a noun. Record. I'm going to say that's record, right, Craig? Am I doing it right? Okay, now I need another adjective. Who's got an adjective for me? An adjective, again, describes something or somebody. €25 to mail a letter? That is so bad. Yikes. Oh, wait, I missed it. Where is it? Sparkly. Well, luckily I needed the adjective, and then I have someone else who did one. Wait, what's going on here? I'm trying to read. I'm getting so confused. There's so many things going on in the chat. Bloomily? I don't know if that's a word. Bloom is a word. Something groomed. Blooming would work. I'm going to use blooming. Now I need an adverb, which is a word that tells how something is done. So like that ends in ly. Slowly. Now I need a color. Who's got a color? Candidly, that's a big one. Green. Green's a good color. All right, now I need a first name that's male. A male first name. Go. Purple, that's a good color. I like purple. It's one of my favorite colors. Guy, Jamie. Jamie. We'll go with Jamie. If you guys haven't already done it, 3 of you have liked this stream. So if you have a moment, I don't know where the button is when you're doing it, but give the video a like. That'll help with letting people know about it. Buford. Wow, that's a good one. But I've already used Jamie. Now I need a verb, which is an action word. Action word. Now I see 5 likes and 9 watching. Thank you, Uncle Yugon. Running is a good action word. Tickle is another good one. Hello, Austin. How are you today? I looked up. I saw Maria. I saw that you wrote the word following. I was like, in my brain, I was like, oh no, she's following. I was on a live stream yesterday. The funniest thing happened. Someone kept writing help, and everyone's like, what are you saying? And someone's like, oh, they're just trolling. So like everyone ignored it. But it was just sort of like, wait, what's going on? Why is someone saying help in the live stream? Now I need a noun. Yeah, they didn't have any mods in that live stream I was at yesterday. That's one of the things they need to think about next time they go live. But they don't go live that often, so I think that's why they didn't. But that was really the only bad thing that happened. I was in this stream for like maybe 3 hours. It was a comic book. Excuse me, it wasn't a comic book. It was a cosplay contest that was online. So they spent the last month getting entries into it, and then I think they had 6 judges. The 6 judges were like beginner, intermediate, judging for beginner class, intermediate class, and masters. Man, it was a hard sell, I guess. It was a hard one to judge. I would not want to be a judge on that one. Are you overrun by beetles? Nate? I don't know if Di has mods. Diana, do you have mods for your live stream later? I need a silly word. Someone give me a silly word. Oh, Nate. Nate's starting a lyrics-a-thon in the chat. Bloop. That's a good silly word. I like bloop. How many O's did you put in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 O's. So it's bloop. Next, I need a plural noun. Who's got a plural noun for me? Plural noun. Yes, all the boops for all the things. Gadzooks. I don't know how to spell gadzooks either. That might be how you spell gadzooks, Marie. All the boops for all the doggies. It's Geekfort. It's Geekfort karaoke in the chat. Shoes. Shoes. Now I need an adverb, and an adverb tells something how something is done. Adverb tells how something is done. I just love happy endings. It's such a good show. The funnest thing about happy endings, if you haven't seen it yet, is the show has the same sort of start as Friends, where someone's coming from a wedding that was broken up and didn't happen. So every season of happy endings ends with a some sort of like service or something that's going on. Like the first 2 seasons, it's a wedding, and like some of the funny things that happen at weddings. So it's really interesting. Oh, we got some words that aren't slate words but are adverbs. Sawing is an adverb. We saw wood. That's actually not going to work. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't work actually as a rushed. I don't know. Yeah, is sawing an adverb? It's how something's done. I don't know. Now I need a plural noun though. Anyone got a plural noun for me? Every night sawing wood. I see that sentence. Yeah. Plural noun. Doors. Doors are plural and a noun. And last but not least, I need a verb, which is an action word. Squash. Okay, are you ready for the Madlibs? All right, here we go. The Madlibs is Thunder and Lightning is the title of this Avengers Madlibs. It had been months since there was any rain in Portland. Farmers watched awesomely as their crops turned blue and became tall. I would be concerned if the crops turned blue and got tall. Then one day, a record filled with a sparkly cloud of dirt blew through town. When Thor heard about the emergency, he grabbed his blooming hammer, Mjolnir, and flew slowly to help. The sky over the town was green with dust. By my father, Jamie, I beg the skies open and the rain to running. he shouted and slammed against the tree with a loud bloop. Suddenly the sky filled with thunder and shoes, and rain started to fall. The dirt cleared and the streets rushed, filled with doors who were celebrating the end of the drought. And they all wanted to squash you. So all wanted to say squash you to Thor. Oh, you meant squash as a, okay, well, you know what? It worked as a verb. A lot better, Nate. Squash you! No, squash you! Well, you squash you! Well, I'm going to squash you all! We're all going to be squashed! Sawing is a verb, but I need it as an adverb, Uncle Yukon, not a verb. That's a difference. All right, so that was Avengers. Well, do you guys want to do another one? It's up to you guys. We can do another one. We got 2 left. We haven't done yet. You guys want to try for one more? I can handle one more. I think I've gotten some energy back. I think between the caffeine I drank and just talking about how rough things are, which they are very rough, but we're getting through it. I feel a little better. So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to do another one? We have 2 left to choose from. If you guys want to do another one. Oh, we got some votes in. The votes are coming in, people. I'm a flyer. I just want to fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. Do you guys know what that's from? Be right back. One of them. One of them. That's a very, very general vote. So we have one for DC Comics and one for Star Trek. Oh, yeah. Super Trek. That would be interesting. That sounds like a silly Super Trek. Sounds like a name of like a board game or something. Yeah, a board game, or maybe like some sort of like adventure hiking group. So we got 2 for DC and 1 for Star Trek and 1 for something called Super Trek, which is not one of the choices. Sold. Star Heroes. Oh, Nate. I'm going to put your vote towards one, whether you like it or not. All right. There are more votes for DC Comics than Star Trek this time. The Madlibs won. That super narrows it down, Nate. That super narrows it down. All right. I'll give you guys one more chance to vote. If not, it's going to be DC Comics. I know you're trying to help, Nate. Thank you. All right. DC Comics it is. The one on the left. What if they're all on the left? Okay. Last one of the day. Let's find it in here. Oh. Found it. Okay, here we go. Last one of the day is DC Comics. And the first word I need is a color again. Who's got a color for me? Yay! I always like purple. Now I need a noun. Superman is a tool. Well, if you weren't going to say it, Nate, I'm sure Craig would have said it. Honey. Honey. I made some honey whole wheat bread a few weeks ago, and it was okay. My first time ever making bread, ever on my own making bread, and I don't know exactly what I did wrong, but for sure I didn't knead it enough, like knead it and stuff, and so it didn't like grow, it didn't like proof enough. The yeast didn't really rise or anything, so it was bad. Oh, the next word I need is an adjective. An adjective describes something or somebody. It's so funny watching Happy Endings because that show took place before like the smartphones we have now, so they make fun of. They don't make fun of, but they have a lot of them have Blackberries. So it's really funny seeing a show where they have Blackberries. It's hilarious. Let's see, faster. Well, the next word. Oh, the next two words are adjectives. So I'm going to use fat and scary. Okay. Now I need a verb. Ooh, chunky peanut butter on a PB&J. Toasted bread. Uncle Yukon, that sounds yummy. I've done that. That's really yummy. I need a verb, and a verb is an action word. Climbing. Can use climbing. I need another verb. So if anyone else has a verb, where did you get Starbucks coffee at, Nate? You didn't go with Dutch Bros? You have a Dutch Bros down the street from your house. I know. I know you do. I know you have a Dutch Bros down the street from your house, Nate. Need another verb. Anyone else got a verb for me? Oh, it's the bottled Starbucks. Okay, so it's like the pre-made in the factory Starbucks. Got it. If I put what Uncle Yukon said and Nate together, it looks like it's one sentence. Uh-oh, the snakes is going to get Harry from Fred Meyers. Diana had protein oatmeal with cinnamon, brown sugar, and blueberries. Ooh, blueberries, yum. Yummy. I had a poached egg and a piece of English muffin, half of an English muffin for breakfast. Still need another verb if anyone has one. Ooh, blueberry crumble sounds yummy. I find if I have oatmeal in the morning for breakfast, I still am very hungry, so I have to have some sort of protein if I have oatmeal in the morning because it's just not enough. There was a time in my life I used to eat oatmeal for breakfast all the time when I was younger. All the time I would eat it. It was so good. But nowadays, like in the last few years when I've had oatmeal, I just feel so like not enough. Corn Pops! I haven't heard of Corn Pops in a while. Oh, protein powder. That's a good idea, Diana. Adding protein powder to oatmeal. I have to get some protein powder. There's different kinds of protein powder out there. It's really good. Oh, that's true. I have to be careful with the blood sugar because I have diabetes. But I haven't had too much trouble with it. But I usually have oatmeal as a snack nowadays. Pizza in the morning. All right, so I'm still searching for a verb. Anyone got a verb out there for me? Anyone? You said a lot of words that have verbs in them, but you haven't said just a verb. Oh, I dropped something. Oh, no, never mind. Fell under the couch. I'll get it later. Eating. Because they're talking about eating. Look at Diana with her nutritional facts. Bring in the nutritional facts. High five for Diana. Psh, everyone get a high five for Diana. Okay, so the next word I need is a noun for this Madlibs. This DC Comics Madlibs. Mint M&Ms. Oh, mint M&Ms. I haven't had mint M&Ms. That's a lot of M's. Mint M&Ms in a long time. There are a lot of things you guys have in Canada, Diana, that we don't have down here, and vice versa. Which sometimes I'm glad, but other times I'm sad. Just works out that way. Like what? Like when I go into like the gas stations or small supermarkets or little markets, I can buy a small bag of sour cream and onion Ruffles there. They don't sell them that way here in the United States. You can only get the giant bags of Ruffles, sour cream and onion flavored potato chips, and those are my favorite. Then, of course, there's Tim Hortons. There's a scene where they're using a camera and it's like a camcorder in the movie. Ketchup chips. I have not had ketchup chips yet. Which we need a noun anyway for the next word, so I'm using ketchup chips. Chips. All right, now I need an adjective. They actually do taste better for some reason. I think I don't know if it's the way the recipe for making them or not, but it's super good. Adjective. Oh yes, good old Timbits. Becky, Timbits. Oh my goodness. Diana and Uncle Yukon, you guys have a connection to each other. That would be so fun. That would be really cool. Remixed. That makes a good adjective. Now I need another noun. Geekfort. All right, we'll use Geekfort. What did you say? All right, so now I need an adjective. So I need a word that describes something or somebody. That's what an adjective is. So an adjective. Finished my drink. Usually that I'm able to drink that one. Smart. Is the adjective we need. Oh, Diane, I'm sorry. Timbits are good, but I can't get across the border to get any. Oh. Ruffles are people. Okay, Nate. Sure, Canadian ruffles are people if they want to be people. I need a noun, by the way. I'm craving ruffles right now. Some sour cream and onion ruffles would be so good, but the bag, getting the whole bag, it's dangerous. That big bag, having that in the house is a bad idea for me because I want to eat the whole bag. Ah. Timbits have to be fresh. You can't order them. Chocolate. Chocolate. Now I need a color. There's Soylent Green, Soylent Ruffles. Oh. If you can make a bag of potato chips last 2 sittings, I am proud of you, Diana. I cannot do that. Gray. Gray is a color. Now I need a noun. Well, there are a lot more donut places down here. There's a really nice little small place that's near my work that I drive by sometimes, and I think about getting them, but I'm just like, I can't do donuts all the time. It's bad for me. Donuts are good, but bad. You know, just like potato chips are good and bad for me. I like to eat them, but I can't eat too many of them because I'm diabetic, so I have to really think about those things before I eat them. So I got cloud for the noun. Now I need an adjective. Who's got an adjective for me? Sweet. Now I need a verb, which is an action word. I know fried foods are so yummy, but so bad. I need a verb still. It is a action word. Action word. Fatten. All right, now I need an adjective which describes something or somebody. I mean, I was told by my nutritionist, Diana, that I can have certain foods, but I have to have them in moderation. So I can't have potato chips at every meal. I can't have donuts at every meal, and I can't have those every day. So as long as I like keep track of how often I'm having them and how much I have, I'm okay. Ooh, yummy. Butter chicken. So I need an adjective, a word that describes something. Rough. And now The last word I need is a color, and Greg gave a color. Is pale a color, or is that describing a color? I think that's I don't know. No, pale's not a color. That's describing a color. So maybe I need a color. Okay, we'll go with blue. All right, so here we go. Are you ready? It's the last Madlibs of the day. Here we go. DC Comics Madlibs. This one's called Testing. Hal Jordan, the alter ego of the superhero Purple Lantern, was flying the experimental XK-19 Honey Fighter. The fast aircraft zoomed high over the desert. All systems are fat. I'm going to open her up to scary speed, Hal reported to the control tower. But once Hal started to accelerate, he heard an explosion that made the airplane climbing and then began to eaten out of control. Hal, what's wrong? The control tower radioed back to him, but Hal couldn't respond because he was no longer in the ketchup chips. He wasn't in the ketchup chips, people. The remixed pilot had changed into his Green Lantern Geekfort. Using his smart power chocolate, he created a giant gray ramp from the sky down to the cloud. He used his sweet powers to guide the XK-19 safely to the ground. Come in, Hal. Can you fatten me? Control tower called back. Hal answered, I read you loud and rough. I had some blue warning lights. They've all gone green now. He was no longer the ketchup chips. All right, everyone. That was so fun. Thank you for coming along. What a good day. I think that made my day a little better. I don't know about you guys. I enjoy us getting together and playing Madlibs every Sunday. So I'm going to keep doing it because this is just, oh, the internet quit. You missed it. That's okay. You can rewatch it. So yeah, if you guys, I'm going to keep doing these until these are all done. Maybe I could buy more, but I think we should just stick with what we got, see how it goes, and go from there. So thanks again for joining me. Everyone, Becky, thanks for joining me from Germany. Diana, thanks for joining me from Canada. Marie, Uncle Yukon, Craig, Nate, Austin, Diana, the local Diana. Everyone, thanks for coming along, and I hope you enjoyed today. And I'll see you next Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, or what time is it? 2 p.m. Pacific Time. Okay, thanks, guys. See y'all later. Yes, Diana Beale's got a live stream at 4. Go ahead and join her. Real Beale is her channel on YouTube. All right. See you all later. Wait, where's the button? I almost clicked on the wrong thing. Bye, guys.